Okay, this should sound decently good. Okay, cool. What's up? So, I told myself I would do YouTube video this week. Maybe I kind of have a script. Maybe I should follow the script. How the fuck? I guess, what, I say something like, welcome to this video? That doesn't seem right. Should I introduce myself? How the fuck do people start YouTube videos? Fucking idea. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump in. I don't really know what I'm doing. I do have a script, so let me try to... Wait, how the fuck do people read the script and not look like they're fucking reading? I can put it like right underneath the camera, kinda. It's gonna require some skills. So yeah, I'd like to be honest and say that the videos... That doesn't fucking work. So I'd like to be honest and say that the videos for now are really about me overcoming my fear of being seen. Especially for something as vulnerable as my creative projects. I figured I have to start somewhere, and that for now I have to start somewhere, and that for now I'd like to show some of my process and the reasons for those processes as I'm trying to learn to take my creative practice seriously. Dude, I'm gonna have to work on my delivery, because that's crazy. So yeah, basically the project was for this week that I was going to try to... I have like an hour a day that I try to devote to my creative projects. That's about all I've been able to get away with for like a while. But now I think I could do more. But I'll get into that at some other point later in the video. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Holy shit, this is hard. So basically, I was doing videos. I wasn't doing videos. I was doing creative, like engaging with my creative projects an hour a day. And I wanted to start recording those, then editing them together and creating a video once a week. That's what this is. The purpose of that was, I guess, first on the YouTube end of things, or what am I trying to say? Yeah, big reason I'm doing this is because I want to take my artistic practice seriously. I think nowadays that's very much going to be online, or at least it's going to start online. Some of it's going to be online for sure. I've dreamt for a while, since I was like probably 16. I mean, I was doing it when I was 16, but I've known it pretty seriously since I was 18 that I've wanted to have a YouTube channel that'll give me an outlet to share my thoughts, a reason to dive deeper into the things I care about and put them together in a coherent narrative. It's a great way for me to get a third person perspective on myself, which I also just enjoy. I don't enjoy it. It makes me really self-conscious, which I already struggle with a lot. But in a lot of ways, it kind of eases that discomfort, or it eases that anxiety, that self-consciousness, because I get kind of an objective third-person view, and I just kind of enjoy it. But most of all, I do want to eventually create an audience and a community where I can talk to people about the stuff I care about, because I really care about it, and I think some of you will too. So, but I have to start somewhere, so that's what this is. These are the clunky, awkward hair growth stages of starting anything new, but I'm showing it somewhere publicly. I don't imagine these will get very many views, which thank God, because for now I just want to be experimenting, getting comfortable in front of the camera, editing these videos, and just putting them out there. But I imagine at some point these will start getting decently good. Like, I'll figure out how to talk to the camera, edit things together, shoot cool footage, and share something that I find interesting. And yeah, by then, for the next while, next few months, the primary purpose of this channel is just going to be sharing my process with you, explaining some of the process, the creative process, me trying to really, I guess, go after my dreams, which sounds kind of corny to say out loud, but that's exactly what it is. And yeah, just troubleshoot through these videos. Use as an opportunity for me to kind of get third person feedback just by watching myself, but also share that experience. And yeah, I don't think that was super clear, but to start. No, I think my hair looks fucking stupid. So I guess I'll go through some of the challenges I faced this week. A lot of what I was doing was developing the kind of systems to organize all the projects that I'm doing and make it so that it's really easy when I sit down. I can just start working with as little resistance as possible. And let me share with you what the challenges were to begin with. First one was even just getting started. I always had an excuse as to why, like, just hold on, I gotta do this thing first. And then the day would be over, and then I do that again. So that was real. That was super real. Next one was once I actually got in front of the camera, which I'm sure I'll show some footage of. I just get self-conscious, I freeze, I forget what I want to say, I start doubting everything. It's kind of miserable. It's fun in some sense, but it's pretty miserable. Then I actually got diagnosed with ADHD this week, which is, I didn't really see that coming. I started taking medication for that, and then I just started doing stuff all the time. So, and that's where I started building all these systems and stuff like that. Right now I'm using Tascade as a kind of project management software. It's cool. Yeah, I've toyed around with it in all kinds of ways. Did it get darker? Oh, my screen got darker. So that it's a lot easier to track what am I working on and how am I making progress towards the goals. Which now looking back, I think is super, super important. It's very overwhelming to just sit in front of a project and have no systems or structures to help kind of provide guardrails to completing that project. I also wanted to discuss some mindset shifts that I had throughout the week. So big thing was I have this problem where I'll create a to-do list and I want to cover all my bases, and then once it's done I just stare at my to-do list and I'm supposed to start, but I immediately hate it and I don't want to do any of it at all, and then I beat up on myself for not doing the stuff that I said I'd do. Big thing I've noticed is if I just start anywhere and I lower the stakes and just try to make the process enjoyable. So if that's something is, if I'm feeling some resistance somewhere, just move somewhere else and just keep the flow going. I eventually get into a place where I feel engaged, I'm very focused. Things are kind of coming together in a chaotic way, but they're getting done. And I enjoy the process much more that way. And I get a lot more done that way. Then I'm not dreading to return to my projects and get things done. Also, which I don't know how well I'm practicing it right now, but really trying to align myself with my own values and what I care about, and forgetting about the hypothetical other and what they might want or think and how they might judge me. Because I notice all this creative stuff, and eventually I'll be getting more into what the project is and building out this world. A main part of it is that, you know, within the implicit philosophy of that world, but also in me trying to create it, as soon as I'm disconnected from myself, it all falls apart. So I'm very much trying to just to let go of the outcome. And something I'm gradually going to try to do is sort of have, you know, try to envision the camera as like a good friend of mine who I want to share these things with. So hypothetically, I'm supposed to be doing this every week. I'll be back. This is something I'm devoted to. I really want to give this a solid try. Oh god, I was just picking my ear there with him. Yeah, and piece by piece, I'll gradually start revealing the projects and the world that I want to build. And I hope I will do it justice. So if that seems like something you'd be interested in, I'd love if you subscribed, and please do leave me any kind of feedback in the comments. Okay, round 2. Hoping this will sound better, because before it was coming from here and it wasn't great. Listen, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we're doing it together. What do I want to add? Why am I recording this? Why is it so dark in my room? There's a light on over there. That's maybe a little bit better. But the focus, is it on me? Hello? Now it is. What's up? What's up, bro? Welcome to my room. We make art here. I'm just looking at myself. Why did I turn the recording back on? I don't think I'm getting this done tonight. This was supposed to be done on Friday. It's Sunday now, 39:45. Probably gonna put this down. Might try to edit a little bit of things together for fun. Well, maybe something. Did I just do the Destiny thing. I think I picked that shit up, dude. He infected me with it. It's not mine. Let's see. I don't know if I can even screen record with this. You know what I could do? I could scrap. I'll just do this. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe that's when I switch transition. I gotta see all this shit in my head. I gotta stay on my toes and see it in my head. Probably this requires a lot more planning than I thought. I'm trying to stay in the top third of the frame. I keep moving the mic too. Holy shit, there's so many moving parts. I could do a voiceover. That's kind of not a good idea. Anyway, I got a lot to figure out.